It is me again, back again with the next live. Your boy Kirk from Ontracktrucking, Trucking, man. Check this out. I am home, I am here, and I'm in the building. Thank you guys for coming on with me tonight. Today, I am, as you guys can see, I'm in my home studio, chilling out, and yeah, we're gonna talk about some stuff today, and I want to just touch base on a couple of the stuff that's going on out here. Um, as you guys can know as you guys see in the title, um, what happened when your box truck break down? Do you guys have a plan for that? So we're gonna jump into that today. I am going to be talking to you guys what happened to me last week, and I have to run all the way back from Washington State. Well, not all the way back in terms of you know, back, but yeah, pretty much back. But before I get into what we're gonna talk about, uh hit me up in the chat and let me know if you guys hear me loud and clear, because last time I tried to do a live with you guys, it was crazy. And I think I found a problem that's been going on with my internet. So we're gonna, yeah, your boy Kirk fixed that. As you come in the live, please hit that like button, share the live, and come on in, because we're gonna talk about some stuff. And I'm gonna be doing these live more frequently with you guys, because a lot of people been asking a ton of questions, and I am going to make sure that you guys are informed. One other thing I want to say to especially the new people that are coming in the box truck business, um, you want to get with someone that is very experienced. When I say experienced, you don't have to be. Some of these stuff that's going on out here, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out what's going on. Let me adjust my camera so you got, yeah. It doesn't take a rocket science for some of these stuff that's going on out here for you guys to figure it out. Okay, so you want to lock into a channel that is informing you guys and talking to you guys about how to do stuff the right way. All right. But anyway, before we get into this discussion tonight, are you guys hearing me? Are you guys hearing me clearly? Let me know in the chat. And also, I am going to be dropping the link. I'm going to be taking a couple people calling me, or join me in the discussion. Today is Wednesday the 16th, and some of you guys who watch my video knows that I am today's my birthday. So I'm going to be I am going to be I'm home hanging out with the kids and the family. So if you guys wanna hit me up and just say happy birthday, what's going on, yada yada yada, I'm gonna drop the link. As you come in, just say hi. Hit that like button. Let me know if everything is good. And yeah, all right, we're gonna get into this discussion tonight, so we can talk about a lot of stuff. Hey Richard, how you been, man? Thank you, sir. Richard say happy birthday. Happy birthday, brethren. Enough love. Richard is a Jamaican. Richard, you know what I find out having this YouTube channel? I find out that a lot of Americans, they know the patois, man. They know the patois thing. They be texting and be like, they be sending me email and be like, Wagwan, watch your channel and me I tell you the real thing. But then, oh, you a Trinity. He's a Trinidadian. Big up to the Trini, man. Enough respect to the Trinidadian. You know, back in the days, I think even today, up until this day, Trinidadian is the number one island when it come on to that carnival. Man, you guys be going hard with them carnivals. So big up to all the Trini, Guyanese, Jamaicans, wherever you're from, man. Big up to you guys. All right, you guys are unique in their own different way. I always try to go to Trinidad, and they speak the same way like we speak. They speak, their own language, but most people say it's Trinidadian patois, whatever it is. But Trinidadian people are very, very kind, and I mean, they're like the island people. But yeah, well, back in the days, even now, even with the carnival, man, they be going hard, 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 hard. Shout out to Rick. Good evening, Rick. Thank you, sir. Rick says, Earth Strong, blessings, bro. Thank you very much, man. We got a guy from 80. Oh man, we got, hey Kirk, big up my island family representing 80. That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm telling you guys? So we got a Trini, we got a Jamaican, and we got an Asian. And we got a lot of American people that watch my channel, and guys that just reach out to me and all that stuff. So, I'm just here. I have a matter of fact, I had a guy, I'm not sure if he's from Jamaica or I don't know where he's from, but he left a comment on my video, and he's from Paris. And of course, if you guys follow my channel, I did a live one time where there was a gentleman. Shout out to Ben from he's from the UK, but he lives in Illinois, and he's working and getting his truck so he can get out here. So I'm very, a lot of people reach out to me behind the scene that are I remember I spoke to a guy from a different country, bunch of different people. I know I spoke to a Asian guy. He's from Buffalo. I spoke to so much people, man, and I'm telling you, it's crazy. All right, but yeah, man, we got a lot of people in the building that is representing their country. So shout out to you guys, and I know you guys are like me. You come to America, you see what's going on, and you want to make some money and make a better life for you and your family. So a lot of people are inspired by what I'm doing, because if I can do it, then you guys can do it. And I've been doing this truck thing for, a long time. And I'm trying to let you guys understand that there's money in it, but there's a way to do it to get that money. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to James. James said, big up Kirk. Someone sent me this flag. What is this flag says? This is a flag from a country. I'm not, could you tell me what flag you're from? What country this flag represent? Because big up to Kirk. Big up to you, Kirk. Shout out to you, my man. James. Oh, okay. All right. We have a Guyanese in the building. Yes, sir. Yo, Guyanese people are something else, man. I'm telling you. I used to work with a Guyanese guys, some Guyanese guys back in New York, back in the days. This was about 20, let me see. I think it was like 2008, and we used to do upholstering together, because a lot of the people from the island, they got some type of trade doing something. Either they're a carpenter, upholsterer, something, you know what I mean? And yeah, these oh no, sorry, yeah, Ghana, sorry. I'm Guyanese is the Guyanese guys, they used to bring their wife used to cook and give them their lunch, and these guys used to go buck wild lunchtime when it comes on to their women and food and all that. But Ghana, thank you, Richard. Ghana is from Africa, and a lot of Africans reach out to me also and let me know that they were inspired by what I'm saying. He said that he was born in Chicago and lives in Illinois. So he's from Ghana. So his family is from Ghana. He comes over here they comes over here, and I didn't have that privilege. So but that's a very, very a lot of people that come to this country also, that was born here, they not necessarily, um their family is, came and they have a better life, and then they have this, these kids, and then the kids come out and then do what they got to do, and then turn around and take care of their family. Unfortunately, I did not have that privilege. My father come to America to take over, and they take his ass over and take him out, if you know what that means. They sent him back to Jamaica. So I had to came here and pave my own way. See, this is why I don't teach people the shortcut in the Boxtruck business, because I know I have lived what is I have lived what the shortcut business does. And so a lot of people been reaching out and been trying to know this business, and I'm trying to tell you guys, like, just do the thing right, because if you do it right, you make a lot of money. You get what I'm saying? And and but a lot of people come here and they find themselves making a lot of money out of this, just being in the United States of America. It's great to link with a lot of different people and just network with a lot of people, get your Boxtruck business up and running. I know Richard, I think he's trying to get a truck right now. I know Rick told me he's working on his truck, or his truck was in the shop. So we have people that from different places that just have different things they're doing. And so I'm just here to tell you guys, don't give up, push. And what you guys have to understand, let me tell you guys something also. A lot of times when you're gonna come out here to have your business and be successful, one of the first thing that's gonna happen to you is discouragement. And the discouragement is not going to come from only people, but just the whole entire situation itself. So for a lot of you guys who are coming out here, you're trying to buy a box truck, you just can't find a truck. And it's like, if you do find a truck, the prices ain't right. And if you do find another truck that the price is right, it's just always this uproar that's going on. And it's like a fight to get out here. But like they say, man, you just gotta stick it out and just believe in yourself and just believe in what you want. I wanted to be a truck driver and come out here and own my own business, and I fight for that. You get what I'm saying? And so if you understand the whole concept of just coming in any business at all that's going to generate a lot of money, it is going to take a lot of effort and work and time and self-motivation too. Because money cannot buy you every single thing in this box truck business. I don't care what no one else tell you. Money will not get you to the point of making six figures and changing that constantly every single year. It's going to take you some work, some thinking, some self-motivation. You got to have the right set of people in place and the right set of people around you and the right set of connection. Right now, take for instance what I'm saying. Gas right now is ridiculous out here. But that can also break a lot of people just not to come out here. You get what I'm saying? Because they be like, gas is so crazy, man. I'm not even going to bother come out here. But what you guys have to do, you guys have to command these brokers to pay you more and to make sure that you get more out of these freight. So even though the gas price going up, you got to tell these brokers like, look, the gas price is going up, so you better start paying me, whatever rate you want or whatever the market is pointing to. You get what I'm saying? But don't let these things discourage you from coming out here. Also, some of you guys who are coming out here and you have certain people around you, you gotta cut them off. You get what I'm saying? They're not speaking life into you coming out here. It's actually hindering you. All right. So all I'm saying to you guys is that don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep looking for that truck. keep searching all over until you find the right truck that's going to be um um that's going to be you know what I mean, um put you all here and and get you up and running. All right. So with that said, man, once you get that going, then the business start, and then the challenge come, and then the you know, the self-motivation and a bunch of different things is going to come. That's why I said, if you look in the thumbnail, yeah, I said, what happened when your truck breaks down? Because if you come out here with your first week and your truck break down, that can turn a lot of you guys away. But I'm here to tell you, man, don't give up. All right. Stay away from people that complain about gas. That's what my man from Illinois said. Say, you're right. Stay away from people that complain about gas. You know who pays for my gas? These criminals that I call brokers. They like to act like they want to give you 35 cents a mile. I don't care. You see that MC number I just put? I just gave you. You better make sure you don't play games with me. This is how I treat these brokers. I don't play with these guys. All right. But yeah, stop hang out with people that complain a lot, and stop hang out with people that are not seeing your vision, because you are the one that's going to be taking it to the next level. So don't get discouraged. All right. I did it. Listen, I am a single owner of my company. I had no business partner. I did this all by myself for the last couple of years. And my wife has been the behind the scene person that take care of my company from we started this from day one all the way up. All right. So when you guys see me out here, don't think that this thing just happened overnight. And we just make it like that. One of the challenge my wife and I had when we were starting our business was we had to learn how to save money, and we had to learn how to change that number from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, and we're still doing that up to this day. To that, and I'm talking when I'm saying numbers, I'm talking about that 6 figure. My first year out here with a box truck was $195,000, and that was local. So every year we try to figure out how to move that number 1 to 200,000 and so forth. So that is why I'm telling you guys, it's going to take a lot of time, a lot of thinking, a lot of effort. Then you got to work with your spouse that is you know, that's on the same page with you. So if you're making $6,000 a week locally, you are making way over 100,000. But not only you're making that $6,000 a week, because 6,000 a week will put you way over that $100,000 you're looking for. But you have to come up with a plan how to maintain that. We were working with a company that was paying us that kind of money. I had 3 different routes. I had a morning route that started at 5. I had a route that started in the afternoon, and I had a route that started at 8 o'clock at night. And that's how I used to make that kind of money. So you guys got to be committed for the long haul and doing this truck thing. It's not just come out here with a truck and running it. Also, a lot of people are trying to come out here, and you guys might be thinking that you can make a certain amount of money local. It's very hard to make a kind of money that you guys looking for local, because think about it. If Bob's Furniture is paying 2 men, and they're paying you $4,000 a week, and you got to get a helper delivering furnitures, you got 12 stops a day. You're spending about, with the gas price right now, even if you fill up your tank of gas at $250 a day, and you only burn like half a tank of gas, by the time Wednesday come around, you still gotta, so it eats into your money real fast. And then you gotta pay the guy Right now, you probably have to pay a helper $100 a day or 120 based on what's going on and who you get. It's not gonna worth it. You get what I'm saying? It's best for you to find a local route that pays about 250 a day or 350 a day or 450 a day and try to do it by yourself. But if you try to come out here local and try to make 13 or $14,000 or 12 or $11,000, it's not gonna happen. You get what I'm saying? As I said, if I'm not doing it, there's no money in it, because, and that's why I don't promote Amazon, because Amazon, it's not something it's not something that I would say don't start and do, but it's not something that I would recommend you guys to commit to. You get what I'm saying? My buddy and I, that he has a truck running out of there. Shout out to my man Karen. um they they cancel like 3 loads, just 3 loads in the last, I would say in the last 24 hour. They cancel 3 loads in the last 24 hour. um and now you just find a different load. So that's why I said Amazon, you can start with it, but I wouldn't build my business committing to Amazon, because Amazon is like one of those friends you have that is not loyal. They're not they're just not. Uh so you mean I can drive 10 miles and make $500 from who? Amazon? No, you're not gonna make $500 from Amazon. All right. And but yeah, somebody said if I speak Spanish. No, I don't speak Spanish. I am not a Spanish guy. I'm a Jamaican guy, but I would love to speak Spanish. Uh so yeah, so we have to be out here and trying to get these hustle on. All right. um I wanted to marry the Spanish lady one time, but she Puerto Rican. Them Puerto Rican ladies, they Spanish women are, some of them are like crazily jealous. They're like jealous. I don't know. Spanish women are jealous. I see them act out sometimes. It's crazy. You can really get seriously bodily injured from dating a Spanish woman. You know what charges that? That's when you get assault with a deadly weapon or something. You date a woman and she's a Spanish and they charge you for she be like beat you up so much that's being a charge. But anyway, I don't speak Spanish. I only speak English. I know a little Spanish, like like I don't know, but no, I don't speak Spanish. But yeah, guys, anyway, let's talk about what happened to me last week. So, as you guys see, I went to Washington State with the truck. I left last week Saturday, take off. I drove over the weekend. I start my delivery Monday, so I started in Houston. You guys see when I go to that airport, they turned me away because they said that the guy needed to have the city of Houston has to be there, and also the security from the airport with the K9 unit has to be there, even though we're delivering a candy case, because for security reason they have to have the dog and a whole bunch of people basically escort his stuff in, right? And so I get turned away. I had to go to his house, and that's the first. I think that's the first time I ever delivered to one of my customer client house. That's the first. As you guys saw, he has a Ferrari in the back, and that's my next car. Y'all think I'm going stopping at this bimmer? I want a Ferrari 268. All right. So I want a Ferrari. So when I popped up, I told you, see, when you guys was watching me, I told you guys that when you working at when you have have a store in the airport, you some money people. You see what I was telling you? Even before I show up at this guy's house, I knew this guy have money. All right. And so I shoot over there, boom, we dropped it off, and you guys see when I left, I go to Oklahoma, Continue on my way, pick up in Dallas. You guys see when I pick up those refrigerator, and I was taking them over to Washington State. Now, on my way to Washington State, I was in Colorado. Shout out to all the truck driver in Colorado. If you live in Colorado and you have a box truck, you may want to move to Kansas, because Colorado is not going to change where load is concerned. So if you're serious about this business, you might have to get a crash pad in Kansas City or Missouri, because Colorado, Utah, Idaho, anything beyond Missouri, you might want to move and get a crash pad in your neighboring state, because Colorado is dead. Like, even if something drop on the board, there's so many brokers and dispatchers sitting. I mean, there's so many dispatchers and carriers are waiting on it. By the time it drops, it's like it's ripped apart in so many pieces on guard. You know what I mean? So yeah, you guys might want to move from there. Anyway, I was in Colorado, man, and my check engine light came on. I was on my way to that was what, Wyoming. Between Wyoming, I was not too far from Wyoming, and my check engine light came on. If you guys know anything about that type of area over there, when you start to hit Wyoming and go over into Idaho and going up to Washington State, this thing get real desolate. And so I was like starting to freak out because the check engine light came out. Well, with my phone, I get an email saying what the problem was, but of course that's not gonna help me, because I needed to know exactly if this truck is gonna hold up, and I didn't want a breakdown out there. So I run over to Colorado. It tell me that the number 7, someone's dead zone. Arnold, shout out to Arnold dispatcher. Big up to Chrissy and her husband. But yeah, anyway, running over there, man, I started to freak out, because if you get left out there, it can cost you thousands of dollars to come out of that area, even with a box truck. All right. So this happened on Wednesday. So I'm running the truck, and keep in mind, guys, this was Wednesday. No, actually it was Thursday, I think. I don't remember, but it was either Wednesday or Thursday. And I was running the truck, and I was looking load before the light came on. But then when the light came on, I stopped look for load, because now I have to look for a truck repair shop in Washington State, hoping that I could fix the truck and then come back out. Because the thing says, the email I get says the problem was the injector, number 7 injector sensor needed to replace, and I have 5 days to do it. So with me, I don't ever run my truck with a check engine light, because I know it can cost me that 13G that you guys see me make in the video, right? So I finally got a spot in Washington State, and that's the only spot over there in Washington State that works on Eno. So as I run, I stop look for load, because now I can't book a load on a truck that it's gonna break down. You get what I'm saying? That's why I tell people that when you go in that side of the country, do not take a chance with your check engine light over there, because it can literally cost you your whole entire week and more. So I stop look for load. All right. Boom. I show up at the first delivery. Like you guys say, I'm gonna post that video. Boom. Turn off the truck, go inside, do my delivery. Right? And I'm gonna answer that in a minute, Rick. Rick asks, how do I get email about the problem on my Eno? I'm gonna that's for rich people like you, Rick. How come you don't have that? This guy got like 4 Lamborghini and he doesn't have a Eno alert. But anyway, I'll tell you guys how I get it. But anyway, I show up, deliver the stuff. Remember, this was now Friday morning. Actually, I think it was Thursday the light came on. So I show up Friday morning. And guess what? After I delivered the first load, I came back in the truck and turned it on. The check engine light went away. Now, this was Friday morning at 8 o'clock after I did that delivery. So I started to watch the truck and I started to drive because I had 3 hours to go to my next delivery. Well, I made it to my next delivery and the light still never came on. Well, you know, your boy, I jumped back into work mode because now, now I have to get something to come out of Washington State. But by the time I was in Washington State, it was about, 11:30. So I did the delivery. Boom, everything was taken care of. And then now I'm trying to hunt a load down. And by the time I started to look, it was too late because it's either the stuff was too heavy or they were too big or they just don't need any box truck. And I was there and I just come to the realization that, you know what? I'm not going to find anything out of Washington State at this time. It's better for me to just make a business decision to just leave the state and come back over. So I run from Washington State all the way from Friday. I run all the way back to Kansas. When you guys see me do the live, I was actually in Kansas. Actually in Missouri, not Kansas. I was in Missouri. Actually, I picked up the load in Missouri and shoot over to Pennsylvania in Pittsburgh. I pick up one load. I came back home and I made it back yesterday. But I literally drive my truck back because at the same time I was thinking I'd rather bring my truck back home to an area where there's more than one truck service. So if my light ever came back on, at least I'll be in Kansas, Missouri, a more populated area where I could get it fixed. So it cost me $1,000 to come back over in gas. And this is why I tell you guys, coming out here, if you don't have a business structure, these stuff get you down. Now, you're going to say to yourself, oh man, so you make 13, you spend gas out to make that 13, but then you go back and spend another $1,000 to make that to out of that 13. That's not what I do, guys. That's not what I do. Let me tell you how I do it. So every single week, I put down $350 in a saving account for my truck. And whatever the cost it costs to repair that truck, that's what take care of that expense. If I have to make a move like what I just explained to you guys, that $1,000 come out of that account. It does not come out of the money that I make for that week. Okay. So we have a reserve account for that truck and that's separate. We never touch it. It's strictly for the truck and nobody ever go in there and take any money out. Neither me or my wife. We don't use it for anything else. So if we have $8,000 in reserve and we have to make a move, that's where the money come from. Okay. It never comes out and we don't even calculate it. We don't use that as a negative from whatever we make for that week because it's separate. All right. Even when we do our costs or mile or whatever we do, we do the numbers for the year, that's separate. We separate everything. Okay. So it never really cost me $1,000 out of that 13,000 to come back home. Okay. Just like right now, one of my tires on the inside is wearing down, and the other side, the tires are just start to look crappy. So it's gonna cost me $2,300 to get 4 tires. That comes out of that same account. That's our maintenance account. We just did the inspection. We did the DOT inspection. That's $1,000. Thank you, Arnold Dispatch, for the super chat. But yeah, guys, we never touch that. We have we just did an inspection for the state and we just did an inspection for DOT. That comes out of that same money, guys, and that's what you guys need to put together. You guys actually need to get with someone so you can do a cost per mile and a overhead cost of what it's gonna cost you to run a operation. I know Chrissy Arnold Dispatch, she does offer that service. It's very, very inexpensive, and it's not expensive. I think it's like $145. But you guys sit with someone that can tell you the pros and the con of operating one of these 26-foot box trucks. Because let me tell you something right now. You might be saying that I lost $1,000, but let me teach you something. Let me put you on some game. Whenever you break down in a unfamiliar state that is not your state, especially when you are at a dealership that they're the only dealership, you pay way more than if you are in an area that is populated with a bunch of different options around you. And if I was supposed to go to that, I'm not saying that Washington State would have ripped me off or overcharged me, but I just can tell you this from now. With what's going on right now, if that needed to be fixed for $1,000 in Pennsylvania, it would have probably cost me about $1,800 or $2,000. So when you guys see me run out of there, because I don't want to see that check in July come back, overall, it's gonna worth it. Okay. So you guys gotta get and make sure you have these money put aside. So let me break down some of the stuff that you have to put down. 300. I do 350. You can put 200 down, 150. Whatever amount you guys want to put. But let's go down in some of the stuff that you're gonna have to pay. Tow costs. A tow truck with freight and your truck can cost you anywhere. If you're in a populated environment, it can cost you anywhere from $750 and upwards, depending on the weight of the truck and depending on where you break down. So you're gonna need to have your tow truck cost. Sometimes it can be a little bit, cheaper, depending on where you at. Also, some of these tow company will not take a credit card. You have to. I run sometime. I always tell people this. Have at least $500 or $700 or $1,000 in your pocket as cash, because some of these tow truck will not take credit card, because what guys do, not everybody, but some people have done, is they get the service, put it on their credit card, and then dispute it. Okay, so some of them will not take it. Some of them will take it, and then they'll take a copy of your driver's license so they can send to your credit card company to prove that it was you. There's a lot of stuff goes on here. Okay, so put that $300, $200, whatever it is that you guys can manage to put down, and make sure you have that in your bank account. All right, and that should be in your business bank account. And your business bank account, I use the saving account, and my checking account, all the other stuff come from that. You still gotta, and then after you get the truck towed, you're gonna need to pay for your repair costs. That is the cost for the parts and the cost for the labor. Okay, so when you take it to the shop, it doesn't stop there. You still gotta pay for the repair, and you gotta pay for the cost for the guys to do the work on it. And some shop also, if you are register with that shop, I get a driver account from some of these truck repair shop. Open up a business account with them, and they'll give you a customer ID number. And if the bill comes up to be like $3,500 with that customer ID, they'll give you like a 5 or a 10% discount. And if you have a history with them, like I got a history with Rush Truck Repair Service. Shout out to Rush. They've been good to me and my company. And shout out to Bentley. They're mostly over here in Pennsylvania, but these guys take care of me. So get with one of these companies and get a account with them, so you can get a 10% discount off of the price. So you're gonna need to have that money. That's why I'm telling you, put those money down, because when the day come for you guys to use it, you're gonna need it real bad. All right, the cost of being out of business. When you are not making money, you are losing money. What is the cost? Well, depending on the problem with your truck, if you are making $5,000 a week on average, and that's constantly, meaning that you're getting loads, your dispatcher treating you good, you're making that 5Gs a week, guess what? You want to get that truck back on the road ASP as soon as possible, because you are now start to lose money by not having that $5,000 coming in. All right, so you're gonna have to be on top of these truck spot with that truck repair location, that repairing the truck. so they can get, or what I normally do, once they give me a printout and they told me that they're gonna get the parts, I always try to source my own parts. And if I gotta fly to get it, I gotta drive to get it, whatever I gotta do, um, um, I'm gonna do that. All right. Um, and that's gonna be a cost that you guys that's gonna be a cost. It says that's me, my truck is down. Yeah. So but yeah, so if your truck is down, your business is your place out of business, then you're gonna have to come back in business. So back to business. All right. So you're gonna have your costs, that's your labor and repair costs, and then you're gonna place out of business because now your truck not moving. So what's the next step once your truck get repaired? It's gonna be back to business. How do you come back in business? Well, I always tell people this: if you normally book your loads and then be home every week or try to be home every week, now you're gonna have to come back. And if you gotta stay out here for an extra 2-3 weeks to run the truck to get some of that money back that you lost, that's what you guys gotta do. All right. So luckily for me, I didn't have to come out and spend anything to repair the truck or anything, but I spent $1,000 in gas just to come to Kansas City, and the truck was empty. I only had that one piece for my customer in Jersey. I took it over there this morning, and I'm gonna just get my truck service, tune up, change the tires, and I'll be back out of here. All right. I'm not gonna be out this weekend because today's my birthday and my wife, she have plans. I'm gonna, we're gonna go out, and you guys gonna meet my wife this weekend because we're gonna finally be together where we can do a live, and we're gonna be together on Sunday. So a lot of you guys have been trying to find out what your boy Kirk wife look like. I'm gonna show you guys. You know what I mean? And so we're gonna be up. We're gonna be hanging out this weekend. And let me tell you guys something, man. If you have a wife like my wife or a girlfriend, and you guys can thank you, Arnold Dispatch. She said, "Happy birthday, Kirk." Listen, I don't want no happy birthday, man. Let me drop my cash out, man. Let me drop my cash out, man. I need my cash. I don't need happy birthday. Someone said to me today, I'm gonna take you out. I've been out. I'm a truck driver. I've been taking out myself. I need cash. Hit me up on the cash app. Well, hit me up in the super chat. I don't need no happy birthday. But she already hit me up. She gave me a $5. I can buy a Dunkin' Donut tomorrow morning. But I dropped the link if anyone want to ask me any question. And back to what Rick was asking me about the truck alert you. If you have a and I purchased my brand new. So what happened is when you purchase the brand new, you fill out this paperwork. They register the truck to you. But that's when you own it, when you're the first owner. If you're a pre-owned owner, you'd have to call and have them register that truck to you, and that's how you're gonna get that alert. So if you buy tomorrow, you call the customer service from you give them the VIN number, and you tell them that you're the new owner, and you tell them that you want to register the truck into your name with and so every time the truck give a check engine light, you get an email. That's how that works. But if you own the truck for the first time, automatically it's gonna be sent to you. Okay, so that second I'm getting, it's gonna be the same thing. So, and my used that I used to have, I call them and do the same thing. So that is how you get the alert. All right, and is that the only? That with the someone said, oh, Sway, hi Sway, good evening. Sway says that is that the only with trucks. That I don't know. I don't know what setup International has, or Freightliner or the other trucks, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So you got to check that out. You heard that Toyota has um emission problem. I don't know, man. I have my truck and I have emission problem. So I don't know. I don't know. All right. Somebody say, hey, my birthday is on the 18th. All right. Somebody has said that their birthday. Okay, so V Anderson say his was on the 5th, and someone is on the 18th. Okay. So we got a lot of March people here. And I think I don't remember who was around that was the day before mine. Oh, my uncle. My uncle was yesterday. So my uncle is the 15th. And my cousin, I have a cousin, she is the 7th. So yeah, a lot of March people here. A lot of Pisces. A lot of short temper people. Yeah, you know, March people, they like to curse out everybody. I curse out everybody. I curse out DOT. I curse out state trooper. I get mad at brokers. I curse out dispatchers. Find me alone now. $4 a mile. I get mad at everybody. Okay. I never yet. I should curse out Chrissy. I should curse out Chrissy for find me alone because Chrissy, you know what? I'm gonna curse Chrissy out because I never book a load with Chrissy and try to, but I curse everybody out. March people, that's how they are. They like to curse out everybody, especially them March women. Oh, they're short temper, boy. Especially if they got a little Jamaican or Trinidadian in them or a little, a little sauciness. Yeah, they go off on you in no time. Is more reliable compared to international and Freightliner, correct? Yes, sir. But also, are more expensive to maintain, and is maintenance wise, it's a little bit more, and repair wise, it's more. And once you fix it, it doesn't give no problem. The last time my check engine light came on was when I made that video how I made $13,000, and that was in Colorado Spring, and that was like a while back. All right, so they don't give it a problem. Hector said, "What's up, brother? What's up with those gas prices? I don't know, man. I don't know, and they're not going down no time soon. Let me tell you how you can offset your gas cost, okay? A little bit. So my gas card is a Apple card. That's what I use for my gas, okay? And I use a Discovery for my hotel. And what happened is, and I have a gas card that I use, a Discovery that I use for my gas as well. What happened is, you want to use a card where you get 5% or 3% or 2%. You get cash back. And so think about it. If you are getting 2% back off of $1,000, and if you spend, like I think we spent last week, I think we spent like over $5,000. If you get in over 5% back off that 5%, that $5,000. That's a lot of money. It adds up real fast, like real fast. You get what I'm saying? So you want to get a gas, you want to use right now. You want to use a card that gives you some of that money back. I don't buy gas at Love and Pilot because they give you these gas card that gives you the money up front, but it's all bullcrap. What they do, they already networking with Love and Pilot. So when you get them little 10 cents off, it's kind of like you're not really getting anything, because if you go out of Love, take for instance out of Love, you go to a Love and they say they give you 10 cents off, but look at the price for the gas out of Love. It's way more expensive than anybody else. So the question you gotta ask yourself: do you really getting anything off? You get what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. You just think about it. You get a gas card, and they say for every liter or every whatever you buy, you get 10 cents off. But then when you go to the gas station, they're higher than the guy down the block. Might as well you buy it from your own, use your own card and get 2% back, and then you buy it cheaper. You get what I'm saying? And then they have these crazy, ridiculous stuff said that you buy certain amount of gas, you get a free shower, you get this. But then when you look at the gas price, you could buy a cheaper gas, still have money to buy 2 shower. Thank you, Rick, for the super chat. You guys understand what I'm saying? So you guys got to be very smart when it comes out to these gas stuff out here. All right. And yeah. Someone says, "Hey, quick advice. I will start rolling this Monday or Tuesday. Do you recommend I start on DAT board or start with a dispatcher? Thanks. You may want to get in touch with Arnold Dispatch, and get with a dispatcher, because if you're a new authority, it's gonna be real sticky for you. Okay, real sticky. Okay, so you may want to do that. And she is the dispatcher. I'm gonna bring her around. We're gonna link with her one more time, because she yeah. You guys want to hook up with her, because she's gonna be your go-to. A lot of people been asking about dispatches. Okay, this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. Okay, I dropped the link if you guys want to chime in. And it's, yeah, she's in the chat. A matter of fact, Chrissy, if you don't mind, drop your email in the chat, so the person that just asked that question can get in touch with you. But what I'm saying is, you guys gotta link with a dispatcher, because it's very hard out here. Like she said, it's hard to come out here and make these money. And people want me to be a dispatcher. People being like, "Yo, bro, you should be a dispatcher, man. Yo, you should open up a dispatching company." Listen, man, if I become a dispatcher, all of these brokers will shut down, because I would put them out of business with the price that you know what I mean, that I've been taking. Thank you, Hector, for the $20 super chat. Thank you guys for giving me that super chat. I really appreciate it. And today's my birthday, man. See, guys like Hector that drive a Beamer like me. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I want. I got some money now. I can go to what they call that spot, TGI, get me some wings, and chill out, watch some sport, something. You know what I mean? But thank you guys for the super chat. But yeah, you guys want to get with a dispatcher, or you guys want to do a lease on with someone that has a powerful authority. Okay, because when you're a new authority, thank you, Hector. When you have a new authority, the brokers are telling you that they want 6 months, or they want a 3 to 6 months. Some of them now, I have heard, are telling people that they don't even want you if you don't have at least 1 inspection. 2 inspections. So it's getting real sticky out here. So when you have a dispatcher, they do the work for you. They sieve out, they go in and they sift out all the barriers that they put in place, that you guys can figure out how you're gonna get a load today or not. A lot of people been emailing me and telling me I should be a dispatcher. Some people are telling me that I should start my own dispatching company and all that other stuff. And some people are asking me if they can come on my authority. I had a guy who I had gave him my authority to use one time, and he went to New York and get 5 violation on my authority. It's still on it up to this day. So when it comes on to using my authority, and if you think I'm lying, Chrissy can tell you okay, she said 3 to 6 months with at least 1 inspection. But she can tell you what a powerful authority does. Okay. Thanks to Richard for the super sticker. He said, keep it up. I am going to keep it up, Richard, because I want guys like you that are coming out here to make that money. And come out here and be out here running a truck successful. All right. Thank you. Again, once again, for the super sticker, man, and I really appreciate it. Yeah, but you guys want to get with these dispatches because it's hard. But if you have an MC number like mine and you call these guys, they will not listen. I get carrier package all day long to fill out when I'm calling for loads, and that's what you want. You can do a lease on. Now a lease on with someone is gonna be pricey, because if you get a lease on with someone, they're gonna they can either take 30% of what you make for that week, or you can, whatever agreement you guys agree to do, it's gonna cost you. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna cost you. Okay. Thank you, Sway, for the happy birthday. But yeah, guys, but you want to get with someone with a powerful MC number. My MC number, yeah. And up to this day, I still get rejected for booking some of these load because I have these violation. But 90% of the time I get what I want because I don't let those stuff stop me. And also I have a write-up in Vanguard. If you guys don't know what Vanguard is, it's when brokers get mad because you either tell them a piece of your mind and they act like little girls and little boys and they run into these platforms that are there to ruin your MC number, your company reputation. And so they run to these websites like Vanguard and the Watchdog and all of that stuff, and they complain about your company. It's like yeah, Freight Guard. Sorry about that. Freight Guard. Yo, Chrissy, drop the link so they can drop your website so they can reach out to you and find out about this dispatcher thing. Freight Guard. And then you have WatchGuard. WatchGuard is the insurance company that is right. They're the insurance company that watch your truck insurance, and if you lie or commit fraud or all that stuff, these guys will take you out. My brother with gems, happy birthday, big up, brother. This is listen, man. This is Serious Lane. I went to this and guys, this is Serious Lane. We talk. I spoke to this gentleman. He had a box truck. He's coming out here, him and his wife. Shout out to you, man. He's down in Texas, not a bad area. But he has a YouTube channel that's called Serious Lanes. Go out and check him out because he just started to make video about Boxtruck, but he talks about all these fancy cars and a whole bunch of stuff. I was watching when I was coming over from Washington the other day. I was watching a couple of his video, and then I wake up I forgot what morning I wake up and I was watching him, and I was teasing him and say, man, I can't wait to wipe that damn car up with my M5. So I was teasing. Go to his channel and subscribe to his channel. He's a cool dude out there. He's a veteran also. Shout out to all the veterans. I actually spoke to a veteran this morning who said that it looks like he may have to put on back his retired suit because what's going on with Russia right now, I don't know, man. I might have to get back in gear. And I'm like, man, listen, man. There's enough young boys in America to take care of America. But he's one of those hardcore ex-military guy that believe in the Constitution and all that stuff. And he actually worked for my customer over there in Jersey. But shout out to all the veterans out there that that fight for this country. Shout out for all the police officers and all the people that work in government in general, whether you a police, a military, or whatever. Just you contribute to society over the years. You retire. I know a couple guys who leave retired and then they just want to come out here and run the box truck and make some money. Kids grown, gone to college, move out, whatever, and they just want to be out here. So shout out to all you guys. But check out Serious Lane. Why so serious? He is a funny guy, man. But he has a beautiful wife. We spoke over the weekend, and he's coming out here with his box truck. Matter of fact, if you want a good price on a box truck, go check his channel out, because he was talking about what to say to get the rate. And I think he get like 12 cents. I don't know. He get like 12 cents, something like that, plus the rate. So you guys may want to check him out, and let's see what you guys can hook up with him. But yeah, but he said happy birthday again. Thank you guys. Thank you, Serious Lane. And he's coming out here with his box truck. All right. But yeah, but for all you guys who are coming out here, man, don't be scared. Don't give up. Don't ever let anything discourage you. Keep motivated. Self-motivation. Um, some people you're gonna have to cut off, because some people are just, they don't see your vision, they don't talk your way, they don't walk your way. They are very, very they're in a negative vibes and mindset, and just full of a lot of negative energy, because they sit down on YouTube and watch a lot of negative stuff. That, listen, let me tell you, there's a lot of negative stuff that goes on out here, and a lot of people get buy into that. So you coming out here trying to run a box truck business, you hanging out with some of these people, it will cripple you. Okay. All right. So you want to do that. Also, shout out to all the other box truck people that are on YouTube. There is a lot of people on YouTube now doing box truck videos. Man, woman. The only thing that is missing off of YouTube right now in all this type of stuff that's going on is a 1-year-old baby driving a truck with his little brother as the helper or the co-driver. There is so many people coming out here. I see videos popping up every day in my feed, but it is crazy. I see so many a lot of people right now coupling up and coming out here. So yeah, so you guys, yeah, people are coming out here. People are coming out here. So you guys, yeah, for all you guys who are coming out, who are on like the last step of coming out here, you guys wanna make sure that you come out here, because a lot of these people are coming out. I see people with Riders truck, see people with Penske truck. I see a lot of people coming out here. Trucking with Joker, yo, Trucking with Joker. Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Listen, he's from North Carolina, and he is in the box truck business, but he is local. He has a channel also, and that's the name of his channel. Go and check his channel out. Subscribe to his channel. He's not over the road, but if you're from the North Carolina, South Carolina area, Georgia, just network, guys. Just network with everybody. Just subscribe to his channel. Shoot him an email. You know, talk with people. You get what I'm saying? That's how we're gonna make it out here. All right. But yeah, but a lot of people are coming out here on this channel, and he said, happy birthday. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate it. People are just coming out here nonstop, trying to get a grab of that money out here. Somebody said the box truck business is saturated. It depends on the point of view that you're looking at for. I'm gonna talk about, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna talk about coming out here with a box truck. And people have different views and opinion of coming out here, but I'm gonna tell you guys the pros and the cons when you come out here with a box truck. A matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you in less than 2 minutes. If you buy a box truck right now, come out here, and you hook up with the right dispatcher and the right broker and somebody that guide you into this business, you can make at least $25,000 a month, easily. Whether you are a new authority or you are already been out here, okay? But if you link up with the right person that can mentor you, a good broker, a dispatcher that can find your load, you can run your truck and make a decent change every month, okay? But what you guys have to understand is when you are new, you have to spend a certain amount of money to make a certain amount of money, okay? That's the first thing you got to do. So if you pay your dispatcher well, if you find a dispatcher that that will take care of you, even if you come out here, like, think about it. If you come out here and you have 3 dispatchers, right, and they're all over the country. Let's say you have different dispatchers, right, and you got some, and you sign on somebody authority, like you do a lease on with someone, and then you have a guy now that is mentoring you, and all of that stuff is going on. Man, listen, you make your money back so fast coming out here, right? See, let's look in the comment section. She said correct. You get what I'm saying? I'm not lying to you guys. So buying a box truck is not a bad business. Okay, 20 grand for me is nothing. It's easy to make. I can roll up. Look at my videos. Go look at the last 3 weeks of my videos. I roll up. Exactly. Avoid costly mistake. I roll up 8,000, 7,000. I do my 5-7. I start with 5 grand. Some of y'all are trying to make 5 grand. I just look at my starting point and look at my numbers. Just look at my starting point. I'm in Pennsylvania and Jersey. I'm leaving these states with less than certain amount of money. I don't go over the road and I don't pick up one stop from Jersey and take it to Atlanta and it pays me $1,500. No, man. I'm leaving out of my state with at least $6,000. You get what I'm saying? I'm leaving with what some of y'all are trying to make for a whole entire week. You get what I'm saying? But there's a way to do it. There's a way you guys got to know how to do it. And this partial thing, drop on YouTube and take off like an airplane. Now I got everybody talking about partial, right? And I see people measuring their trucks and all type of stuff. You get what I'm saying? But with all of the information that I drop about partial, there's still a way to do it. You get what I'm saying? Tell them, Chrissy said, tell them how long it takes to do that like Kirk. It takes a while. It takes a while, but like I said, if you have a mentor or someone that's in the game that can, like for instance, if you go with a dispatcher that understand the market, take me out the picture. You sign up with a dispatcher and they understand the market, the cost per mile. They understand what the broker's looking for. They understand all the freight market and the shipping and the picking, the time. They understand the state not to go, the state to go. They understand which state is booming, which so forth. If you have a dispatcher that knows all of that stuff, guys, it will be so easy for you to make that kind of money. You get what I'm saying? It will be so easy for you to make that kind of money. Okay? Chrissy will not take you from Jersey and shoot you over to Colorado to leave you over there for the weekend. This is just not going to happen. This is what some people are doing. They're booking their own freight from Jersey and they're going into these dead zone. You get what I'm saying? And then you turn around and drive. I heard of one guy drive from Colorado all the way back down to Louisiana where he's from. You get what I'm saying? And that is crazy. You get what I'm saying? V. Anderson says, are you a mentor? I do offer a package for mentorship so you guys can get to understand what's going on. So yes, I do. All right. And then you get stuck and then you want to call her and then try to figure out when you had put yourself down in a ditch. You know what I mean? And so you guys have to understand what goes on out here. All right. So these guys are out here and they are running these trucks. And yeah. All right. So you guys have to understand that coming out here and running these trucks, it is very, very important. All right. But if you guys want to get down and understand what's going on out here, you guys have to get with people what's going on in this business. All right. And so I want to just touch base with you guys today and let you guys know, come out here with these box truck, let you guys understand how the business go, how to run a truck, how to get into this business and how to maintain a a um a lifestyle as a box truck. All right, coming out here. There's a lot of money out here, guys. There's a lot of money out here. I want to look. I wanted to. I'm gonna do one of these days. The 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 load board where I show you guys how to use the load board, because a lot of you guys don't know how to use the load board, and and yeah, you guys don't know how to use the load board and figure out how to get these load. Okay. And another thing I want to say to you guys is um I get blessed because somebody said to me, you really shouldn't show people how to do those partial, because dispatchers are not gonna sit down and look for partial for you guys. I'm just saying, like, it's scary. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. So it is what it is. I do what I do. But yeah, guys, you guys are gonna be coming out here. You gotta have to make some serious decision. Do you have to put your rental? Someone is asking a question. Do you have to put your rental box truck on your commercial insurance, or can you keep the insurance from the rental? The insurance from the rental is gonna be way more expensive. So it's better to get your own insurance. However, if you go with your insurance company, sometime what these rental companies are doing now is saying that they don't take progressive, or they might say that they don't take progressive liability, or they don't take progressive this or whatever. And it's just up to who you go with. But yeah, it's better you go, because you can get to put whatever you want on that policy. It's always cheaper to go with your own. All right. My man Mr. Smith is in the building. Good evening, sir. He's from Atlanta. Now I got 3 people down in Atlanta I want to go and visit. I want to go and visit Mr. Compton D and Mohammed and Michelle. And I was trying to do this with my wife, but she don't want to go to Georgia. She was like, no, I'm not going to Georgia. You know what I mean? So we're going to hook that out. One of the next thing I'm working on behind the scene, I am trying to leave the dot board. I don't really use the dot board, but I have 3 companies that I'm going to be talking to, because I am going to get contracts for my truck instead of running on the dot board. I am going to drop a bombshell on you guys, but that's my working right now. I have a medical contract I'm trying to work on, and I have a next contract I'm trying to work on. So that's my goal right now. If I get these contracts, I'm gonna put drivers in my truck. Maybe, because when I say drivers, the first person to reach out is the Pookie and the Ray Ray. Pookie and Ray Ray always hit me up, man. They always talk to me like, yo, they won't work. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm doing. If I get those contracts, man, you guys might not even see me on the road no more if they go through. And of course, money talks and all the BS goes through the door. Sometimes it sounds good at first. I've been into the negotiation table where people always say, oh, we can give you this, we can give you that. But then when you start to talk certain numbers and start to talk mileage and start to talk a lot of stuff, it just don't make no sense. So I'm trying to work on a couple stuff so I can just be off the road and just, make the same money or more, and doing less job, because that's the aim, right? That's the purpose of us coming out here, where we don't have to be working hard anymore. We're just doing less work. And my wife and I was talking about if we could do lease or authority out So it's just a bunch of different stuff I'm thinking about. But I feel, of course, you know, anything goes out here. Sometime you will get a contract and somebody come with a cheaper rate and they take it from you. So that's the reason why um I'm not too excited about anything when it comes on. I'd rather just stay and do my thing, but it is what it is. All right. So I'm working on a couple things. Getting a customer. Some of you guys, you need to start get that, because now everything is expensive and you guys understand that the fueling is going up. And if some of you guys have a customer like I do, I pretty much can load my truck from my home state without it ever costing me. All right. And so I just dropped the link. And I I'm just trying to figure that out. All right. So I just dropped the link. If anyone want to hit me up, I'm gonna spend the next 15 minutes with you guys, because as you know, I'm home with the wife and the kids. They want to watch a movie and see if we're gonna watch some type of movie tonight. So I told them I'll do a live, and then we're gonna wrap it up, and I'll go up and watch a movie before they go to their bed. So that's what I'm gonna do. That's why I start the live so early, because a lot of people, normally my live, a lot of people be here, but I know a lot of guys driving or so forth. So I said, let me just jump on. Today's my birthday. I am excited. Thank you guys for joining the live. Thank you guys for all the super chat and the cash, and you know what I mean. And I'm gonna start calling these Jamaicans out, man, because every time I want to get some money, these Jamaicans are not around. All right. The Jamaicans are something else. But yeah, guys. So let's go back and talk about what we talked about earlier. Put your money down for your truck, man. At least put $200 down or $150 down, so you can have some money aside, so when your truck break down. And and the repair and labor costs, and then the you know, when your business is when you have to park your truck for whatever reason, always have that cushion so you can get that recovery once you come back in. Once you come back out here, just try to make as much as possible as you can. All right. And so that's how you're gonna come out here and run your business. All right. All right, let's go through some of these messages. Let me see if I can catch some. Someone says you really can't spell break. I wonder what they're talking about. So if we check B-R-A, he said B-R-E-A-K. So I'm not sure what he's trying to say, or if he was talking to someone in the chat, but he says really break spell B-R. He said B-R-E. I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know if he was talking to someone. Okay. And let me see this other one. Do you have to put I read this one already. I read big up to Kirk. Big up Big Dog. All right. And then I have Rick here with the Jamaican flag. Shout out to Rick. Rick is a guy from Florida, and he has a truck that I am, if I'm not mistaken, he's working on it. So yeah. But yeah, guys, it is Wednesday. It's a beautiful day today. I get to drive around today and just chill and spend some time with the wife and the kids. And these stuff are stuff that you guys are going to be able to experience yourself, because once you have a truck, not only just box truck, but truck in general, once you are a trucker, you're gonna miss birthdays, anniversaries, school attendance, just a whole bunch of stuff. But once you go up to that ladder where you're making a certain amount of money, like what I do, you can afford to run from one state to another state and don't even cost you anything. All right. So yeah, so I get to run and do that. You guys, also a lot of people have been asking me. Oh, one more thing that a lot of people have been asking me about is how do you How do I get these partials? Um, Getting the partials is okay, so you ever heard the term that they say that there's a method to the madness, or whatever? There is a way to load your truck with partials only. Now, with that said, getting partial is a specifically breakdown. I'm not going to go into that because I don't have enough time, but there is a specifically breakdown that you have to know, and that's gonna take you guys. I'm gonna have to either do something, I'm gonna have to do a live about it, but in this world, it's a number game. Everything is based on number. And if you understand numbers, it's basically a number game. You have a 26,000 pound truck. That is a number. Okay. You only can carry up to 9,000 pounds. That is a number. Okay. That's a number. Now you have to divide those two numbers and make sure those numbers total up to 26,000 pounds with 5 different stops on it. It is a way to do it. Okay. So I am going to do a number breakdown for you guys, and you guys will see how we get these partial. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so the number thing is going to be it's just like someone said to me. I was at I remember, I never forget this. Years ago, I was at a party, and the person said, someone asked a question and said, how much money do you work in a year? And the person said 6 feet long and 3.5 inches high. Okay. And nobody couldn't guess what he was talking about. He said 6 feet long, 3.5 inches high. Okay. Well, it turns out that he was saying that he makes 6 figures a year, and it was $350,000. So it's a number game. You got to know your numbers with these partials. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So, like your boy, I always get into the juice of things, but these information that I give you guys and these live, that's why when I come on these live, I answer some of these questions. However, some of the stuff that you guys asking me in the live and ask me in email and ask me in the comment section, I can't just reply to you, all right, and just give you an answer. Okay, because it's more to just the question you're asking me. Okay, so it's a number thing. How you get these partials, it's a number thing. It's a price of the load, it's the size, the width, the height, the length, the this. It's just a big entire number. And the more you understand that, is the quicker you can get it over with. I break this down to a couple people that come to me for consultation, and they're already take, for instance, Terrence. Terrence is, you understand it, and he's making money right now running around with the partial, with just the partial. I think he had made like $4,000 in 4 days. He picked up in Jersey. He goes I don't remember the route, but I think he either made $4,000 or close to 4,500. I don't remember. We'd have to look at it. But he understands how it works. Okay. One pick, one drop is gonna kill you. Okay. Picking up one load. And people been asking me about picking up a load today and broker say it gotta be delivered tomorrow. Listen, brokers are going to tell you that it's going to be they want you to pick it up today and deliver it in 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. Okay, so you guys can come out here and just be in this. You know what I'm saying? Just be in this thing with us, and we teach you how to do everything. All right. So come out here, learn the business, Get with someone that understand the business. Um, Run your truck like there's no tomorrow. Run that Freightliner, man. Why you keeping that Freightliner in bougie bougie prestige condition? Run that thing, man. Run that thing over the road, let it get dirty. You know what I'm saying? Come out here and put some mileage on this thing. All right. So you guys can come out here and be successful. All right. I'm going to wrap this live up. No one press the link to ask any questions. So, and this is another thing I'm gonna say. Okay, a lot of people see me in these live. Okay, some of you guys are in the live because how I know, because I see your name. You will be sitting down in a live. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna give you this as my birthday gift to you. You come into these live and you sit in these live. And if you have question to ask, write it down on a piece of paper and you ask questions. If you want to ask a question in the chat or when I drop the link, you can ask the question. All right. What you guys are doing is you sit down in the live and you are emailing me after or trying to reach out to me after and get me to answer your question when you were already in the live. You get what I'm saying? So just do that, guys. Just do that. All right. Just do that when you come in the live or if you come and watch what I'm saying. Okay. Because a lot of people, when I'm sitting down talking to you guys, this is the only free time I have. When I'm over there driving my truck, I'm not free no more. So if people are scheduling me to talk to them and I have to attend to those people because those people they are actually serious about getting on here. And some of them see these live afterwards. But for most, I can tell you 100% that I have come into this live and I've seen people in the chat and those same people will ask me a question like literally after the live is done in an email. I don't know why they do it, but you guys gotta just like we said, just be bold, man. You know, it's not like nobody does. And if you want to come and ask a question, when I drop the link and it brings up the camera, if you click on the camera icon, it will let you become invisible. Okay, so now we're just hearing your voice, we're not seeing you. All right. So you guys gotta stop. You guys gotta stop do that type of stuff. All right, because I'm a very busy guy. Somebody say I'm a superstar. No, Kirk is hard to get. No, he's a superstar, man. You can't get a hold of Kirk, no, man. Yo, we could have talked to Kirk every day. No, we can't get a hold of Kirk. Yeah, because now I got people all over the world calling me. You get what I'm saying? They want to know what's going on in the game, and I'm putting them on game also. So you guys gotta come out here and make some serious move. All right. But anyway, I got 2 minutes. And I am going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming in. You guys was a lot of fun. Thank you guys again once. All you guys who donate to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. Share this live. Once I'm over there, share it with your Boxtruck buddy, your cousin, your sister, your niece, even the baby, even the 2-year-old baby, the 1-year-old baby. You know what I mean? Share everything and let us get out here and making some money. And let me tell you this. Let me say this to you guys. A lot of you guys who are coming from these companies that used to work for a lot of companies, you guys have to understand that if you leave your job, you are not supposed to come out here and making the same choices as if you guys were working for someone else. Okay, so you guys gotta cut that out. All right, you come out here with your own business, run this thing like the company you used to work for. You know what I noticed? Some people will be working hard at working hard for someone else, and then come to their business. They I don't know. They start to not be that hardworking. Someone say, Mr. Crook says, "Happy birthday, Kirk. Our authority is now active. Soon link you up, Georgia and St. Anne." Okay, so he's from Georgia and he's from St. Anne in Jamaica. St. Anne is in Ocho Rios, right? Yeah, that's where my wife is from. My wife is from Ocho Rios. All right. Somewhat now, Campton D says you can't get with Kirk because some of y'all be and some BS. So somebody's hitting me up now, so let's see what's going on. Let me see. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, sir?
Oh, hey, man. Thank you for all the information you put out.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Pretty good.
What's going on? You called me to wish me a happy birthday?
Yeah, happy birthday. Hey, my birthday's in 2 days. It's in the 18th.
Oh, that was you. Yeah. Well, happy pre-birthday, man.
Hey, so how old do you turn? 35? 37?
Me? No,
Yeah.
man. I'm 42, man.
Oh, you look young.
Yeah, cause I don't let brokers stress me out. That's why I look so young.
Right?
So what you got? You got a box truck?
Yeah, thank God, like these couple of weeks,
Mm-hmm.
I went to go get it on Colorado.
Yeah.
It's a, it's a 2014 Hinu.
Yeah.
And I heard you earlier, you were saying about registering with the Toyota or the Hino for
Mm-hmm.
the warranty. What is that, or what do you mean?
So you're not the first owner, right?
No.
That's a used truck.
Yeah.
So when you see that the Eno, you have a windshield, and the windshield, do you see the sticker that says you have an Eno sticker?
No, it doesn't have a Hino sticker. I didn't see
Okay.
anything.
So did you so look up you can look up the Eno customer service number.
Uh huh.
When you call them, have the VIN number ready, right?
Yeah.
And then when you call them, tell them you purchased the truck. The truck is in your company name. They're gonna take all the information. They're gonna take your name, your phone number, your email address, and then they're gonna transfer that account from the previous owner to your information. And so
Okay.
whenever the check engine light pops up, you get an email right away tell you what the problem is.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Okay? Yeah.
But does that have to be in a certain year? Like
No, you
they'll
can
know,
do it anytime. It doesn't matter.
so they'll know what's the check engine light, like if it turns on from the vehicle, from the box truck, or what do you mean?
You say that again, you're going in.
I'm saying, like, so when the engine comes on, they'll know because they have it's connected with their system, or what, or
Yeah, so all truck have a it's like a radar, like a sensor,
uh-huh.
like a cell tower on it.
Uh-huh.
All of them. It doesn't matter. I think they started, I forgot what year they started. I think it's from 2012 or even before that. And pretty much they track your truck. They can, if you get a breakdown and you give them the VIN number and you register that truck, they can tell you exactly what mile marker you are and exactly where you are.
Oh, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So when you call them, that truck will be it'll be right there. They can look it up. They can actually see where you are.
All
But
right.
you have to call them and let them transfer that over to your name before you can start get the email alert. And it will tell you, like, it give you the code, that P
Mhm.
code that every cars come with. So
Yeah.
that P whatever, and then it will tell you in the description what the problem is.
Okay. How long have you had your box truck for?
The one that I have now, I have it over 3.5 years. And 2017, I had that for 2.5 years. I sold my 2017 to get a 2022.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I was gonna ask you. So does the regular OD scanner read these box trucks?
Yeah, the Enos, the regular OB2.
Yeah.
Yeah, the regular one. But
Okay.
like I said, once you register the truck to your email, you don't even need that. Because
Okay.
Eno will give you a breakdown and then it will tell you what the problem is, and then it will tell you how soon to get it fixed.
Okay. Yeah, because well, I connected it the other day and they gave me a P41
Mm-hmm.
and I searched it up in YouTube. I guess something with the uh, what is it, ignition plug, and I guess
Right.
they get worn out certain miles would have to replace that. So
Well, yeah. So you when you bought it, the light comes on after you bought it.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's why. Yeah, if you call Eno right now, call them
Uh-huh.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
And they'll tell you exactly, or just take that same number and call a dealership, and they'll tell you exactly what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you very much for all that you do and all the video, all the content. And
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
my other thing that is going on right now, I'm trying to look for a good insurance because the rates are pretty high.
Because so you're a new authority,
Yeah,
you're gonna pay a higher rate than me. You know how much I pay for my truck?
500.
I don't pay that cheap. My 2000, my 2022 truck, I pay $1,100.
Oh wow. Well,
Okay, and the one that I currently have, I forgot how much I pay for it, but not the price that you guys are paying.
okay, because I'm getting back quotes from 1200, 1300.
You're gonna pay those prices before you can pay lower than that, because you're a new authority and they see you as a risk, a higher risk. And
Okay,
then like I said, I've been out here in this business over 10 years and I only had one accident, and that
okay,
was over 3 years ago, and that's not even me, that's my driver that I used to have.
okay.
So all of those stuff matters. You have points on your license,
Yeah,
that
yeah. No,
matter.
I have a good record. I have everything. I have a good credit.
Right.
And the other thing that what they told me is because of the location where I'm
Yeah, that's what
located.
I was gonna say. Your location, um your location, if you have a bad driving record, all that stuff what makes, if your credit score is low. Not every insurance running credit, but most of them do. Those stuff is what make up your insurance policy. And then
Okay.
and then it depends also on what you're gonna carry in the truck.
All right.
All right. A
Because
lot of
usually,
people, okay, let me say this because I want to go back to what you say. A lot of people are doing their MC number wrong also, because what they put on their MC form is something totally different than what they're telling the insurance company. So
okay.
you want to make sure that you go through that MC form, right?
Mhm.
When you're filling out that MC number, and make sure that everything you're putting on is correct. Because once you give the insurance company that, when you call them, they ask you for your MC number, right?
Yeah.
They run it, and when they run it, if you put that you're a mover or you do personal moving, or they ask question like, will you be using this truck for personal moving, it has an effect on your payment.
Yeah, because I talked to this lady of Progressive. She said if it was just personal, the premium would be 1,000 something a year, and the month I would be just paying like I think 100 and something dollars if it's
Right,
personal. If
right,
it's commercial, no, commercial is going to be more expensive, the 1,200 or 13.
right. But because when it's personal, it's not for hire. But if you
Yeah.
go commercial, but you still got to check and make sure what you fill out on that form, because it does matter. All right.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're gonna pay high insurance because the rates, they see you as a risk and a liability, and then where you live, all of that stuff matter. All right. And which country you from?
Right here in Fort Worth, Texas, next to
Uh,
Dallas.
but But where originally you from, or your parents from? You from
They were born in Mexico.
Oh, so you're not too far from there. So you American, and then
Yeah,
they oh,
I
okay.
was I was born in Denver, Colorado, and then
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
moved over here to Texas.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cause I was talking about that earlier, and a lot of immigrants, and we coming out here making a lot of money and living the American dream. You know what I mean? Go dig in the back of your house, man. You might have some oil down there.
Right.
You
Well,
you might you
the
might got some oil, or you don't have to come out here on the box truck business.
you know what? The last week the president was here in Fort Worth, and it's
Yeah.
funny that when he left, the prices just went up.
Everybody's blaming
Yeah,
Joe Biden.
yeah.
Listen, I'm not gonna touch that. That is politics. I don't like to talk about politics. All right. I had a guy curse me out this morning telling me we're gonna bring Donald Trump back because if he was in power, none of this would be happening. I'm like, and Russia gonna blow up the world, and I'm like, here we go again. Jesus.
Right.
But it was nice talking to you, man. Yeah, just call and get that checked out, and you know what I mean. You should be good to go. All right.
Okay, yeah, and my authority should be kicking in on the 24th. So my what I'm going to try to do, just round local routes, and then I'll see from there.
Yeah. All right.
All
And
right. Well,
get you a dispatcher. All right.
all right.
All right
Um,
then. All
Thank
right,
you.
boss. All right, my man. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
God bless.
All right. God bless you.
Bye.
All right. What's going on, sir?
Hey, what's going on, man? Hey,
Turn off your
yeah, I turned it off. Yeah, I wanted to I just wanted to
you
share a quick experience, right quick.
what's up, man? You called me last week, right?
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
You
I don't want to take too much time. I just wanted to share my experience right quick about breakdowns, man. And
yeah.
a lot of people need to know this.
Mm-hmm.
See, when I bought my truck from a reputable dealership.
Dealership, yeah.
Yeah, so what a lot of people need to realize, stop buying these trucks off of people that haven't been maintenance. You don't They just tell you, oh, it had a rebuild, but really didn't. Like, cause this will really put you out of business, man. My
Uh-huh.
truck broken down 6 times. And all 6 times the warranty covered everything. I didn't have to fight for it or nothing. So keep in mind, if y'all want to come out here and get trucks, you gotta make sure either go rental route would be a good route because you don't gotta. I mean, it's expensive, but in
Right.
back in, you know what I'm saying, it's worth it because like these trucks is expensive, man.
Right.
Thank God I got a warranty. So I want a lot of people to, understand that when you come out here, make sure you have a capital reserve saved up. Don't come out here with your last dollar, your last 2,000 or your last 5,000. Because if you do, you will be
Right.
out of business, man. It's brutal out here. Y'all
What
got.
kind of truck? What kind of truck you got?
I have a 2010 Chevy 7500.
That's a box truck?
Yeah, box truck, 24 foot. They got the cat engine and the Allison transmission.
Okay,
Yeah, so
okay.
it's a good truck. It's a good truck. But when I went into the business, I went in with the mind state of I'm gonna run the hell out of this truck and take advantage.
Right, right.
I'm gonna take advantage, and thank God I did, man. I had my brakes fail on me in Georgia. I had a leak coming from the transmission, a leak
Right.
coming from the motor, and they covered everything, man. Well over 10,000. Hey, they
So
cleared.
how much you pay? Hold on. So what? How much you pay for the insurance for the warranty?
It came with the truck. It
Oh,
came with a year warranty. It came with a year warranty.
okay. So
No lie,
you have it
no
over a
lying.
year.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. So
okay.
I only been in driving it for 3 months now, and it already had all these breakdowns. But every time it break down, that's another part that's getting fixed. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm,
So
mhm,
by the time
mhm.
the warranty done, it'll be damn near a brand new truck. You know?
Right, right, right. And
And
you drive it. You drive it over the road.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, I was in Chicago when I found out about the because I make sure y'all do your pre-trips. Always do your pre-trips, man.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
always do my pre-trips on my truck. So I seen the transmission leaking. The dealership actually had told me to call somebody to come out there and fix it, and they covered it. They paid for it. They paid for everything. So that's what I wanted to share my experience with people because people buying these $10,000 trucks, $15,000 trucks, and
Right, right,
I see them broken down on the side of the road.
right. I saw them too.
Yeah, I got
But
boy. who got out of business within 2 weeks. Within 2 weeks, he was out of business, bro. So please do not spend your last on this business. Please, this truck
Well,
ain't going nowhere. It's not.
right. Well, right, because that's why I told people, like I said, the $300 that I put down every week for my business doesn't have to be. I mean, the 350 I put down doesn't have to be 350. It could be 150, $100, but put something down aside. Like you right now have that truck, right?
Yeah.
You at least you can save $100 a week, and when that year warranty runs out,
I'll have
you
it
still
covered.
have that money. But that's not what people been doing. A lot of people been running the truck as a paycheck.
Yeah.
And they're running these gamble, like they run it this week, and if it break down, they lose all that money. You get what I'm saying? And that's not good business practice. So, but
I learned from my homeboy experience when I see him buy a truck for cash. When I see him break down and he was out of business within 2 weeks, I said, okay, I'm going to go to the dealership and just get a truck and make sure it has a warranty.
Warranty, right?
Sure it has a These trucks break down. They break down.
And now it's way more expensive because, like I said, they're charging you a arm and a leg to fix these trucks, especially if you're not there from their state.
Man, listen,
you know?
I had with all the breakdowns, right? All the breakdowns equaled up to well over $10,000. Well over 10,000. Probably like 15,000, man.
Oh yeah, well because they're
man.
expensive. They're expensive to maintain.
If you don't look, do not spend your. Listen to Kirk. Well, Kirk is telling you. Listen, listeners.
Oh, I tell them. I tell people like it is, like like my boy down in
Denver.
In Atlanta said, Compton D, he said, a lot of the people don't like talking to me because I'm not here with the BS. I'm not here to tell you a story.
Yeah.
I'm not. You want to hear the sweet candy lollipop stuff? There's a bunch of YouTube channels for that. Go over there. They'll entertain you. Listen, their channels are flashy. They got all the YouTube tweaks. They got all the little symbol popping up. They got all the stuff that make you go, wow. But you ain't learning shit from them. So
listen,
my channel is strictly to educate. Later on, when I'm up there and I figure out enough people get what they want, then I put the flashy stuff going on. But for now, I don't care about none of that. That's like some pretty girls walking around and broke, and some of these handsome guys going into a damn car dealership and can't get a Bentley.
Exactly.
I'm not.
I'm gonna be honest. Hey, Kirk, I'm gonna be honest, man.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? You look cute, but your shit is all over the place. You get what I'm saying?
You know, my thing is, man. See, the thing is, man. A lot of these YouTube channels is the reason why a lot of trucking companies fail. They don't tell you that these dispatchers will send you in the dead zone and have you sitting in Colorado for 4 days. They don't tell you that you need a factoring company. And some of these you don't book no load without a low credit score. People booking loads with low credit score and gotta wait 30 days to get paid. A lot of these things, these YouTubers they'll talk about partial. Look,
they can't talk about. Listen, listen. I got a phone call. And somebody's like, "You can't believe this." Now they're talking about partial, and I'm like, "You get what I'm saying?" Like they can't tell you guys what they don't know.
They don't know.
But now they're not gonna come and be like, "Shout out to this Jamaican guy because he's the one that put all of it." Listen. These guys that are mentoring you, I'm mentoring them. They're taking my notes. Don't think they're not taking my notes behind the scene. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're taking my notes. And they're like, oh, man, that's how this guy. So anytime you see any of these guys replicating what I'm doing, trust me. And I tell you, I guarantee you, they're going to start sell my idea into their mentorship. It's listen. That's fine. I'm not saying that I don't have a problem with that.
Give them a shout out.
But the thing is, shout me out.
They gotta shout you out.
Shout out to boy Kirk. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? I'm not mad.
Hey, they're gonna sell the course for $2,500. $2,500.
Right, but listen, whatever course they sell, that's cool. I'm not saying that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that.
Right.
Just hook up your boy. Just say, yo, the yardy man will learn them things from. You understand?
You the only person that talked about. Look, I leave out tomorrow. I got 2 parcels that I'm picking out coming out of out of New Jersey and PA, man, that's going to the same direction. So I want to thank you a lot for that, man. Like this parcel,
Right.
I didn't know. Like you got to take advantage of the space in your truck. You can't
Right.
have a 48-inch pallet, 40 by 40, and then you got all that room left. You know what I'm saying? You got
Yeah, and then they have brokers. They have brokers that are telling them that you pick up today. You pick up today and you gotta drop it tomorrow, or you can't. You gotta show up with a. If a broker tell you gotta show up with an empty truck, that means that freight is being dedicated. That means that they don't want no other freight with it. That's a different rate.
Yeah.
They got brokers who are telling them that once you pick up you got to put a seal on the truck, or you got shippers who are putting seals on the truck with 2 parts. I had a guy out of Connecticut pick up 4 skid, run it all the way down to I forgot, I think it's close to Laredo, Texas.
Damn.
All the way, 4 pallets, because they put a seal on the truck and the broker tell him that he have to be there from Wednesday to Friday. And I'm like, you must be out of your mind.
Yeah, he out of his mind, man. You're not making no money. That's not profitable. You're not being profitable like that, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the mentor, so back to what I'm saying, the mentorship is, I don't see, it's not an issue. The problem is when you is what they're telling you and how you're gonna grow from that. Yeah. But a lot of people who are on YouTube, and not all of them is bad. There's a few YouTubers I watch, believe it or not, that I actually know that if they get the right kick and the right direction, both single and couple, that they can. There's actually 3 YouTubers that I watch, that I know if they get that fine tune and get into this business the right way,
they can take off.
They can be the next me, but they're just following the wrong people.
Right. And
you
that's
get what I'm saying?
Man.
And it's crazy.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm the same way, Kirk. You and
because you wasn't doing partial before, right? You were just I
wasn't doing partial. I wasn't doing partial till I watched it. I was doing. Look, I told you, I was having a load, only 1 pallet in there, taking it all the way. I mean, it's only 6. You know, I don't run no more than, I like to keep it in that 600. 700 gap. You know what I'm saying? Mile gap. Mm-hmm. So it's like, damn, this guy is right. I got all this space in my truck. I don't have no. I've been in business for about 3 months. Uh-huh. Not one time had I have a user seal. Not one time have a shipper told me, "Oh, you can't have nothing else in there." You know?
Right.
So now I'm going to take advantage of that, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
So you owe me.
Yeah, I owe you. I definitely owe you.
That's why I tell this guy. I told people all the time, if you watch my video, you can literally just watch the videos and come out here and have a successful business.
Yo, man, listen.
That's it. You don't need to pay me for anything.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest, Kirk. You saved my business, man. This new method, this partialing, man. Oh my God. I should have did it 3 months ago when I first started, man.
Well, you know what? It's never too late, because when you look back and you see that you get on game quick enough, you're not gonna regret it, because now you know you pick up 2 loads or 3 loads. And when I say it's a number game, a lot of people don't understand what I mean by that, because some people, the reason why some people need mentorship is because not everybody can be informed the same way. We can be chatting and laughing and do all of that stuff, but some people will literally not get it like that. Yeah. Some people you literally got to do a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Break it down on the paper and be like, and that's why sometimes when people come to me and they try to ask these long questions in an email, I can't just email you back and you get it. It's going to take more than that. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's true.
If you're really serious about your business, you got to just sit down and figure out which route you want to take. And that's what I'm saying. So the number thing is this. If you are going 1,500 miles from here to Texas, somewhere in Texas, and you are traveling across the country, right?
Right.
You have 26 feet, which is your 26-foot box truck, right?
Right.
You only got 8,000 or 9,000 pounds, right?
Right.
You have to split that up
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So
oh,
now we're not going to look no 4,000 pound freight because we want to maximize on that weight that we have.
yeah. Exactly.
So what we're going to look for? We're going to look for 2,500, 1,500.
There you go.
800. We're going to look for them load that's coming out of New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And you start Wednesday, start loading Wednesday, right?
Right.
Every broker have a gap that they have to deliver the freight. If they want you to pick it up today and deliver it tomorrow, well, why? Ask that question. Why? Because I can deliver it by Friday. So if I'm start to load in my load Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or I can pick up two load Wednesday and Thursday and take off and deliver by Friday.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then if I get 3 loads or 2 loads paying me $4,000, I'm already at $4,000 plus what I make before those 3 days.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
Damn.
But,
but
God. They they say that they're CEOs. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they're not teaching you guys these stuff because that's why I said guys like me laugh when I see these YouTube channels. And people always say, oh, you go hard in these YouTube, and they're always calling out these YouTube.
You're not going hard enough. You're not going hard enough, man. You got to go harder, Kurt.
No, but I'm not trying to call them out in terms, because, you know, we still want people. I'm just trying to say that stop focusing people on their money and stop focusing on the wrong thing, because at the end of the day, it's not nice to take. Some of these people are taking out money at their bank account.
Yeah,
and
man.
They pay you for a mentorship or coming to you for help. They want to at least get their money back. You get what I'm saying? And that's the crazy part about it. All right. So that's how it is.
Yeah, right? Man. Hey, but I ain't gonna hold you up, Kurt. I know you got more.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the live now, but I appreciate you dropping in, man. And I'm gonna come back on Sunday. But
every time I see you go live, I'm jumping on.
Get that bread, man. Get that bread. So where you going? Where you picking up Friday?
So I got two partial. I got a partial, 2 partial loads that's going to Atlanta. Then I got a partial going to another one. I already got it booked and everything. I pick it up Friday. This one I pick up tomorrow. And I'm gonna be in Atlanta by Friday. And I got 2 partials going to the same spot in Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky.
Out of Atlanta already.
Yeah, out of Atlanta, already booked. I already got
so you owe me. Send me an email so I can send over the invoice.
Yeah, hey, I need you to send me that invoice, Kurt, because it's because of you.
but that's exciting, man. That's good.
Right.
So by Monday, you in Kentucky and looking.
Oh yeah. I'll be and Kentucky is a hot zone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Kentucky, so, Illinois, Ohio, Missouri, Chicago. That's where the money at.
That's where I'm about to go at, and I'm about to partial it all the way down.
Man, I'm gonna send this Asian guy a bill. But that's good, man.
It's like you said, man. We came to this country. Y'all been in this country all y'all life. I'm talking about, I'm not being racist. I'm not being, prejudiced or anything. Y'all been in this country all these years. We just came to this country. You know what I'm saying? We just came and we live in the American dream. So if y'all feel like that job that y'all working at, man, do what y'all got to do, man. Save that money. Don't spend that money on females or whatever y'all doing, man. Save that money and start your own business. It's nothing. This is the best decision I ever made. And the knowledge that Kurt gave me, man, I'm telling you, man, this thing, look, I got $100,000 business, man. Thanks to Kurt.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
And see, the blacks, I know what you're trying to say in terms of the Black Americans, because we come to this country and they were born here.
Yeah.
What happened is, in this country, it's not that they don't know, but there's a lot of there's a lot of secrecy.
Yeah.
And even though, just like they say, if you want to hide the truth from a black man, put it in a book.
That's
wait. But what you have to understand is, even if the average black man wanted to start his own business, they don't teach and let it easy for them to get to that level. You get what I'm saying? That's why I did that video, said don't be deceived in 2022, because if the average Black American trying to start their business, that don't know, I'm not talking for the most of them that some know and some don't know, but for the ones that really trying to get into that business, they make it so complicated and so many hoops for them to get there.
Absolutely.
So they go to these places that by the time they start the business, they are so much thousands of dollars in debt. It's like no different from someone that goes to college.
That's
because
true.
they were tricked into going to college.
Yeah.
Listen, the average doctor would take 8 to 12 years to become a doctor.
Yeah, man.
And have a $350,000 student loan. Some doctors will be in $1 million house, but he would be like about $500,000 in debt, right?
God, damn, yeah.
But if you run your box truck business with 3 box trucks successfully, you can make an average off each box truck a year. If you can generate 250,000 off each box truck, that's almost 700,000 a year. You're making more money and you're debt free. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, for real. Think about it. This is why I'm gonna bring my wife on Sunday, and we're gonna talk about how we get to a certain level and teach people. Because if you make 100,000, right? You just started out, right?
Right.
That's 1 truck. By the way, you're not gonna make 100,000. You're gonna make more than 100,000. Okay, because let's say you make $4,000 for those 2 loads going to Atlanta, right?
Right.
Let's just use that number.
Right.
That's 4,000 times 4. That's 1 month. Damn. If you constantly can get that for 12 months, you multiply that times 12. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that would be your gross income for that company for the year.
Right.
Now, if you walk away with $45,000 off of you, that's gonna go in your pocket, right?
Right.
And you got 3 trucks. That's 45,000 times 3.
3.
That's over 100,000. That's why I tell these guys that y'all call yourself 6-figure, but you don't really know how 6-figure work, because 6-figure is when you still have 6-figure after you file your taxes.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? So back to what I'm saying. So if you have 45,000 off each truck, right?
Right.
And then you grow that business up to the point of generating 250,000 a year off each truck.
Damn, right.
You get what I'm saying? That's 750,000 a year.
A year, God.
You get what I'm saying? And all you have to do is just maintain from there.
Yeah. Yep.
But to get to that point for a black man in America, it's very complicated.
No, it's complicated. It is.
And a lot of people give up. And a lot of people think it's too hard. And a lot of people are not 100% committed. It's a whole host of different things. Yeah. But then they see you buy $100,000 truck and then want to get the $100,000 truck. But then there's a way not only to get it, but to maintain it. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Because being an high earner is not just to get there. You want to maintain that.
You got to maintain it. Yeah, exactly. Right. Exactly. You got to maintain it. Exactly.
So just like you, take for instance, like you already on top of your game. Listening to you, you book 2 loads. You're gonna pick up tomorrow. You're gonna be in Atlanta. You already booked from Atlanta already.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So those numbers that I just said to you is more possible for you to make it than somebody who is gonna just look Friday for a 1-pick-1 job.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Right. So it's that's why I said in the live, it's a number game.
That's what it is. Yep, that's what it is.
And the number is for us black people not to know it. You get what I'm saying? So that's so I don't really get to I came to this country and that's why when it comes down to like just the American culture is totally different.
Oh man,
it's a whole different ball game
here, man. They got it easy.
But I'm gonna talk about the whole concept of why certain things don't happen. And you know, we immigrant, we're different. But for the culture itself, it's a lot of things that they keep from their own people. You get what I'm saying?
A lot.
That's why you see you got like these Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all these stuff that they put in place. Majority of the people who are distracted and follow these stuff, and it's a reason why they design these stuff, is to keep people from
learning,
moving forward,
that's
and bettering themselves.
They
you get what I'm
keep
saying?
us down, man. Look,
right.
My last day, I used to drive for FedEx, and I'm gonna just say this last story before I leave.
Yeah,
I used to work for FedEx, and I'm glad that you just said what you said. So when I used to work for FedEx, saved my money up, and finally got my truck. On my last day, my boss, after all, mind you, my last 17 works at FedEx, I worked that whole week, 17 weeks straight, 7 days, no days off, straight for 17 weeks. He didn't even shake my hand, man. He didn't even shake my hand. And I told a coworker of mine about that. He was like, "This because he don't want to see you move, man. He don't want to see you move up in the world."
Right.
That's how it is, man. Unfortunately for us, that's how it is, man. Like you said, Kurt.
But keep on your game, man, and you know, anytime, man. You know what I mean.
Good talking to you, man. I'm gonna catch you on Sunday. You say you going live Sunday?
Yeah, and I'm gonna send you the receipt to the bill.
Hey, I'm gonna email.
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copyright partial, man.
Hey, you should, because you got people, imposters. Listen, I'm not a rowdy guy, but it's a lot of imposters out here that's stealing my man Kurt information.
No, it's listen, it's fine. It's fine. They can do it. It's fine.
They charging us for it. They charging us 2,000.
I know. It's fine. They can do it, but I'm just saying that shout me out. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. But hey, man, you take it easy, Kurt.
All right, my man. Thank you, man. Okay? That's crazy. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. But yeah, man, this is all it's about, man. You got 4 loads already. That's what I'm talking about. It's possible. You get what I'm saying? We just gotta do it, and do it the right way. All right. And for all the other YouTubers who just realized that partial is the way to go, I'm not mad at you guys. I want to see you guys successful, and I want to see you guys make it. You get what I'm saying? There is, I think, about 3 to 4 YouTubers that I watch myself, and I can tell you this: if they are in the right league and come out here and be aggressive and just do what they're doing, they can be the next me teaching you guys games few years down the line. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at that, and you know, we got our thing going on. All right. I see a lot of YouTubers popping up all over the place. Some of them is new to the channel, and I mean new to YouTube and a whole bunch of stuff, but they're doing their thing. But I don't care if people want to take the partial thing and run with it. Just whatever you teach, just teach people the truth and let them be on top of their business. You know what I mean? Someone says blessing to you, King. Mr. Young. Looking to go active and get on the road in the next 2 weeks. Coming out of California, 26-foot truck. That's good, man. All right. Blessings and good luck to you coming out here. Keep up the positive vibes and info. Yes, sir. That's what I'm about. All right. But anyway, today's my birthday. I'm gonna kick it with her kids, and I will hit you guys back. I'm gonna drop a couple videos. And I will see you guys on Sunday, because yeah, I'm gonna bring wifey on and let her teach y'all. We're gonna talk about that number thing, and we're gonna talk about being married and have your wife and your girlfriend, what it's like as a box truck owner. All right. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys. Shout out to you, Mr. Fam out of Texas. I think he's from the Dallas area. And big up to all you guys. Thank you guys once again for the super chat and all the money that now I can go get me something to drink tonight. All right. Big up to Grace Logistic. Shout out to you, and thank you guys, all you guys, for the happy birthday. And I really appreciate it. All right. And as I said, man, stay safe out there, and you know, just make that money, man, and don't let them brokers abuse you. Okay, if those brokers start to abuse you, call me. Tell them brokers I'm gonna tell Kirk. You get what I'm saying? You know, when we was kid, they used to say, I'm gonna tell your dad, or I'm gonna tell your mom and you. Just tell him I'm gonna tell Kirk on you. And I'll get on the phone and be like, yo, what's y'all doing over there? All right. But I'm gonna wrap it up over here, guys. Peace out. Thank you guys for subscribing to the channel, watching my live. I appreciate it. Have a good evening and be safe out there. Peace out. And I will see